hello there and welcome back to a brand new video where today is a very exciting day. It's definitely well overdue because the World Cup, obviously you guys hopefully can tell by the title and the thumbnail. Today's video is my World Cup for 2019 in Japan, my predictions video. Yes, I'm filming this on the 24th of September. This video will go live probably on the 24th, maybe the 25th. So potentially about 5 days later than the World Cup actually started on the Friday, which to be honest was a great day. Japan played really well and it was a great result for the home nation, and I really hope Japan do well. And I don't know, it's great for Japan, great for the nation, great for the game. It's very exciting, and I know this video is well overdue. It's something which I wanted to do for a while and I've only really got around to it, but I haven't really been looking at the fixtures. I haven't really been looking at the results too much, and I'm using a predictor from the official Rugby World Cup website, and I'll leave a link down below so you guys can compare and we can, like, you know, talk about this debate or talk about our predictions in the comments, because I'm really intrigued to see what you guys think. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to work out, you know, from each pool who the winner is, who second place is, and then obviously the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, and then the final. And I think, you know, from this video, if you want to leave a comment saying, like, you know, who's your winner, who's in your final, who's in your semi-final, then we can all compare, and then anyone else who is watching the video, we can all chat to each other. We have a great community following this channel, especially with Rugby 20 coming out lately, and those videos have been doing really well. So I thought, well, why not do like a rugby prediction video? Because I'm sure a lot of you out there might be interested in my prediction. So today's video is very exciting. We're going to be using the official predictor, choosing the teams from each pool, the quarterfinal, the semi-final, and then eventually the final, which I'm very excited for. But no, I mean, it's going to be interesting. Some of you may agree with me, some of you may not agree with me, but I think it should be a really, like, interactive video, which I'm looking forward to. So if you do enjoy today's video, then be sure to massive thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment down below your thoughts regarding this. Once again, I do apologize, but this video should have been out earlier than expected, maybe a week or 2 weeks before the World Cup even. But hopefully you guys do enjoy. I'm very excited to do this. It's a very interactive website, and like I said, I'll leave a link down below to the website. Without further ado, here we go. Let's just get straight into it, and yeah, let's start predicting our World Cup winners. Now, before we get started, I am aware that the World Cup has already started. It started back on Friday, and Japan gave us a superb performance. Well done to Japan. Japan could be potential, I wouldn't say winners, but, you know, could be up there in terms of, like, motivation to do well. Like, if you, I know this is rugby, but if any of you guys enjoy football as well, you think about, you know, the World Cup in Russia. People didn't really expect, you know, Russia to do that well, but they did pretty well. So maybe the local, the home effect, the nation effect for Japan could drive Japan maybe to the quarterfinals, maybe? Who knows? But I know that the World Cup's already started. But my prediction's going to be based on the pool stages. So, you know, I'm going to be selecting which two teams I think is going to win first and second in each pool. Then I'm going to be selecting, you know, which teams are going to be in the quarterfinal, the semi-final, as well as the final, and the Rugby World Cup. I'll leave a link down below for any of you guys who want to, like, I know, give it a go and let me know your results in terms of, like, what you guys, who you think is going to win and all that fun stuff. Because even though some matches are already started, obviously I think each team now has at least played one game, or we're getting close to everyone playing at least one game. It's not really going to matter too much from that result, because you know, anything can change. You could lose your first game, you could still win the pool. You know, it's going to be crazy. And, you know, bonus points and everything else. You know, the Rugby World Cup, hopefully this year, should be one of the best World Cups we've seen in a while. Select your first and second place teams from each pool. Then we move on to the quarterfinal. Then move on to the semi-final. And then the final, which should be very interesting. So to begin with, for Pool A, right, so we have Samoa, Ireland, Japan, Scotland, and Russia. Now, I think, and I know, fair enough, like, I already know some of the results, but like I said earlier on, with the home support of the nation, to select first place, I think it's going to be Ireland. I think Ireland, you know, a solid team. I think they're going to go far. So definitely Ireland, probably first place. And I think second place, Japan. That is, like, my kind of, you know, idea. Like I said, Ireland, strong team. Japan, because of the home nation behind them and cheering them on, you know, I think Japan are going to do pretty well. So that's, like, my Pool A. So Ireland to win, Japan to come second. Then for Pool B is a very interesting one. So we have Italy, New Zealand, Canada, South Africa, and Namibia. You know, I think to win it, it's a clear one here. New Zealand for sure. Then second place, I'm going South Africa. You know, Italy, an okay team, but in the Six Nations, they always get destroyed. Canada, Namibia, I mean, you know, they're going to give it their best chance and their best go. But I don't know. Definitely New Zealand and South Africa. You know, I think New Zealand will definitely win the group, and then South Africa will probably come second. Pool C, interesting. Probably one of the hardest groups, potentially. Because you've got England, France, USA, Argentina, and Tonga. Now, being English, I'm going to hopefully, and I'm actually predicting this, that England will come first. Now, France, Argentina is probably like, who do I choose? But I'm going to give the edge to France. I just think France might just do it. And then we'll have, you know, obviously USA, Argentina, and Tonga. But yeah, England to win it, France to come second. And then the final pool, we got Wales, Australia, Uruguay, Fiji, and Georgia. Now, to be honest, Wales, you know, when they won the Six Nations, they played well. You know, they started playing some friendlies. They won a few, they lost a few. And I think Wales now are ranked #1 in the world. So I think we you know, because of that, and obviously because Wales are Wales and just have a strong team, but I don't know. I think Wales to win it, and then Australia to come second. I think that's basically how we're going to do it. So Pool A, Ireland to come first, then Japan to come second. Pool B, New Zealand to come first, then South Africa to come second. Then Pool C, England to come first, France to come second. Then Pool D, Wales to come first, then Australia to come second. Now moving on to the quarterfinal, it already selects here who is playing who. So it's really good as prediction. Really good to predict. Like I said, I'll leave a link down below if you want to check it out. So we now select a winner. So because we chose England, obviously winner of Pool C, they're going to play the loser, or I say the second place of Pool D. Who do I choose? Now you could be saying, Matt, you're biased. And I think England have a good chance against Australia. So I'm going to go with England to win. New Zealand or Japan. Now this is what I'm on about. I think New Zealand will have the edge against Japan, so I think New Zealand will win. Wales versus France, going to give it to Wales. Ireland versus South Africa, I'm going to give it to Ireland. Just how I see it. Now the semi-final, so because of that, England would play New Zealand and Wales would play Ireland. Now, England versus New Zealand. Now, New Zealand, obviously, with their heritage, strong rugby nation, everyone, you know, one of the best teams in the world. But lately, you know, with their younger team, you know, will they have it, you know, will they have the experience? Will they have the team to be dominant? But I could see them beating England. Only reason is that England still, I don't know if they're clicking well. Like, I went to see England versus Ireland and we dominated and we won, but still the performance was, you know, I don't know, it was half and half. Like, sometimes we played well, sometimes we didn't play well. So England versus New Zealand, I think that's really, really tough. But I think New Zealand will have the edge. But if I choose New Zealand, is that bad of me because I'm not predicting my own country to win it? I don't know. Okay, personally, I think England will get to the semi-final, but I think New Zealand will beat us. That's just how I see it. You know, there's going to be more people from New Zealand at the game, so they're going to bring a bit more fan support than there are English people. So I think that support is going to work well in their favour, so I think I'm going with New Zealand. But you never know. England could shock me. Who knows? Then the other semi-final, Wales versus Ireland. Tough choice, but I think it's going to be Wales. Then the final, New Zealand versus Wales. I think would be an enormous, like a wonderful match. I think it'd be incredible. Who would I think will win it? New Zealand or Wales? Is a tough choice, right? New Zealand or Wales? Wales obviously performing well. New Zealand doing well. I don't know. I mean, if, you know, people know that New Zealand were in the semi-final and potentially going into the final, then I think people might buy more tickets to go or fly more to get more home support. So, but, you know, Wales will still dominate. You know, it's a tough one, but, It's a tough one. Wales are playing well. Because of their year, great, the Six Nations, and they're ranked #1, I'm going to give it to Wales. That's my prediction. My prediction is Wales to win the World Cup. But yeah, so just to clarify, Pool A, Ireland to come first, Japan to come second. Pool B, New Zealand to come first, South Africa to come second. Pool C, England to come first, France to come second. Pool D, Wales to come first, Australia to come second. Then the quarterfinal will be England versus Australia. I've gone with England to win. Then we have New Zealand versus Japan. I think New Zealand will win it. Then we have Wales versus France. I think Wales will win it. Then Ireland versus South Africa. I think Ireland will win it. Then the first semi-final, England versus New Zealand. I think New Zealand might have the edge. And then Wales versus Ireland. I think Wales will win. And then between the two teams, it'll be very, very tight, but I think Wales will do it. So there we go, guys. That is my prediction. Wales to win. Did any of you guys get the same results? Please let me know. It'd be really interesting. And I know that I'm doing my predictions video, a few days after the World Cup has started, but, I haven't really been looking at the results too much. I mean, I go, oh yeah, England have won and stuff like that, and I knew about Japan winning, but I kind of wanted to stay away from the fixtures so I can do this video. But that's kind of my thought process. Let me know, but if you have enjoyed today's video, then be sure to give a massive thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment down below your thoughts regarding this. But no, Wales to win the World Cup. That is my prediction. But anyway, have a wonderful day. And as always, I'll see you in my next video. Adios, chaps. Boom.